Well, it is Sunday. And how did Rebecca Black describe it?
Tomorrow is Saturday and Sunday comes afterwards.
Chasing after more of this this storage area slash bed base sort of area. I'm going to show you what we're going to do, and then I'm just going to get started on it because, well, you saw me do the rest of it in the last video, and we're pretty much going to be doing the same thing until I get further on to the next stage. So I'll try and make this as brief as possible for you. This is what we're after now. We're going through the wheel wells. It's just going to be a bunch of pocket holes and drilling holes and gluing and stuff like that. This is all loose at the moment. Then I'm probably going to put extra supports in the middle there. First I'm going to get like the 2 wheel wells done. I think I will start with this one because I've already started mocking it up and marking everything and where I'm going to put the pocket holes, and I've got a nice little pocket hole station over here in the shade. So that's what I'm going to be doing. These little inserts are held in with grub screws here, and they've stripped out. I tried to tighten them up too much, so I think what I'm going to do after today is I might just try liquid nails and keep them in there, see what happens. You might notice that it's so windy that all these keep falling down. I don't know if I'm showing that bit of the video or not, probably not. But yeah, it's nothing a little techno music can't fix. one thing's for sure. There's no turning back now. That's glued, screwed, and I can't think of another word that rhymes. Well, you know, it is lovely and sunny, even though it is windy and I can hear thunder in the distance, and I've just checked the map, so I'm going to have to be really quick and pack up and get this thing all covered up so it doesn't fill up with water. But let's have a look at what we've done and then a couple of the little things that I've been looking at. So yeah, we have got the complete back end. We've got these two uprights up here over the wheel well. This is all screwed and glued. So there's this guy down the back. So it's going to be the kitchen area, so that's going to stay at that level. Just get covered with plywood. Did get an extra one in the middle just to make that more sturdy. And I have this feeling I might be putting maybe a couple of crosses in there just for that bit, just because there might be a lot of pressure on there from mattress and whatnot. I don't know what's going to be right on that bit. But here pretty much is going to be the door, and I'm thinking right in that area cross beam might not be bad. I'll take you around the other side, I'll show you what I mean. So I did a little bit of marking out here. 500 is the window width I've got, so I'm going to have, I think, maybe something like that. And then 600 is the height of my window, so it's going to be like sort of like that. So that and that as a window frame. So it'll be right in the middle of that upright there. And then after that we have the door frame, which will be as tall as those other guys there. And that would leave about a 700 gap for the door. It's about 740, so maybe 20 each side for a bit of weather stripping and that sort of stuff. And we can go as high as we want, but that's I think it's wider than my shoulder width, so happy days. I'm gonna have a nice door. But yeah, considering that's going to be the door, I think maybe halfway through that door a bit of bracing, just so that when all your weight suddenly goes onto that part, it's not just dropping the plywood into the storage area. Well, we're getting there. I have to pack up because I just had my phone go off as like an emergency warning, like a weather warning. Well, it's Tuesday and I feel like I start all these videos with the weather report, so it's probably going to be about 36 today. Light breeze, sporadic clouds. That's all I can tell you really. I'm sweating. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. And I had those thoughts in bed again. So let's go have a look at what I was thinking about. In the previous video I said something about moving the plywood all the way on top of here. But then I realised that this is going to be an enclosed wall, and it's going to have insulation in it. Same as the sides, but they're going to be a mite thinner. But that means that the plywood can't slide all the way over this cross member here. So I'm going to need some more support in the end here for when the ply meets up here. Otherwise that. And then it's going to come all the way over this side. Oops. Which is okay because then it's got a lip to sit on. But I think I'm going to need something across here if this is the door to give it a bit more stability. And also that's where most of the weight's going to go when you're getting in and out of the camper. On both sides. So I'm going to add more across here. across here somewhere, and that shouldn't be too hard. And then I'm gonna I'm unsure after that. I'm gonna just get that done and then see what I need to do next. This one's perfect. It's just that's just sitting there, sort of wedged in a little bit. Now it does change the plan a little bit though, because I was going to actually run the ply from here down to there, screw in there and the bottom, all the way along to keep it taut. But now I think I'm going to have to put a couple of crosses in here so I can do edges, and then on this side over here I'll have screwed into the top and bottom, or attached to the top and bottom anyway, so that it stays nice and square and that sort of shit. Yeah, but first let's get those in, and these ones here, well, there's no getting by it. I'm gonna have to pocket hole in this way, I think. I wonder if you can. I can pocket hole that sides as well, can't I? 2, 3, 4, 6 maybe. Let's try it. My only real concern here is we're going pocket holes in this pocket hole here. They should miss though, right? Because that's all the way back here, and it's, yeah. The side ones look pretty crap, drilled in the side, but no one's ever going to see it. See what happens after we glue it and screw it. Dell's going to be about 700, so I guess we should put this cross bit in about 350. How does that even happen? Huh? It's what the fuck? Might get a new rag. This one's starting to remind me of something that used to live under my bed in high school. So that's all the supports I wanted to put in. I don't think I need to put one in the middle. There'll be quite a lot of support over there, I reckon. That's what my brain tells me anyway. But I'm going to put a couple of these guys in. One there and one there-ish, if I can make them fit properly on both sides, so there's lots of support there, and could probably call that done. Yep, so I've decided to put these supports in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, one over that side, one over this side. I'm still thinking about the middle. Not going to bother with pocket holes. I'm going to line these guys up, drill through the top, bolt in, all around there. I'm going to glue them. And I might just, the glue on the bottom I think will just do the trick, because they're not going to move anywhere. they're there for support. I can't see that being a problem. Just a bit of liquid nails. They're nailed in, so they're not unsecured. That's what I'm trying to say. That and so that one's going to be the door frame, and I'll be able to cut the right size in there, and I'll be able to just ever so slightly be able to raise or lower this window somewhere. But yeah, it works out. Works out to exactly where I put the measurement. So pretty happy about that. Just need to work out. How high I want this window. Well, I'm getting absolutely cooked, so I thought I'd come and work in the shade, work on these window frames a little bit. Here's how it's going to go together. This part's the upright that's got to go against that part of the camper, and then this will be the bottom part, and then the door frame will go up here. But I really want to pay attention to how these go together, because they have to go in square. Now these bolts be awesome, or the screws to be awesome, but unfortunately that's the longest drill I got, and it doesn't quite go through. Yeah, neither do these, and I think my only real option is pocket holes. So I want to put them on the inside. I haven't drilled them yet. I was trying to get away from it, but I want it to be, it has to be 100% in the correct spot. So let me drill the holes and then I'll think about it. This is the rig I've come up with. Might be hard to see, I don't know, but basically it slots in there, and we'll stop it from twisting and pulling backwards and forwards and wandering away while I'm trying to screw it in. Just wanted a bit more precision in the pocket holes, because they seem to get away from me a lot. Well, of course I wasn't recording when I did that, but flawless. Absolutely flawless. Exactly where I wanted it, nice and flush. So this is where we got to. This is just hanging off here at the top, but fits in perfect. So next part of the plan, I guess, is something like this should do the trick. So I've only sort of test fit to see how I'm going to do it. Yeah, but that's I'm going to use some clamps here for all the spacing that I need. We'll come back up here, finish that one off, but first thing first I think is going to be screwing and drilling that together without pocket holes, just flush with this edge, and yeah. And this is what it looks like when you work out in the sun and you forget to press record, and you miss the whole process. But window fits flawlessly except for these little corners. I'm gonna have to make some little wedgies to cover those in, of course. Apart from that, it's where the mattress is going to be. So it's going to come up to about here or so, I guess, and right next to the mesh. So we'll be able to open up these windows and let air in straight to your face. It's going to be awesome. So certainly it's hot over there. I'm going to go get all the bits for the other side, replicate this side the way I did it over here under the shade, and hopefully the sun goes down a bit and I get some shade over there. Yeah, right. So just another bit of the puzzle done. Both window frames are in. Just screwed the fuck out of it in all directions. Well, not all, but I think that's going to do it. It'll be sturdy, I hope. Got the first cross member up the top on. Got the windows done. Got some extra bracing down here. Don't know if I'm going to make it out after dinner to be able to do this, but I've got to pack up now in case I don't. And also, you know, all my tools are just sitting out in the front yard. So, and you can probably tell by my voice how cooked I am. So, yeah, it's been a day, but I really want to do some more. I'm on a roll now. I just want to get it done, do more. I think I'm coming out after dinner, even if it's just to put the cross members up the top. And a bit more until it goes dark. Well, I had dinner. It hasn't cooled down any, but you know, at least I got a little bit of shade to work in. I'm going to get all these top rails done, I think, and see how much time I got after that. Damn, I wish I recorded that. God damn, I didn't think it was going to work, so I didn't record it, but... Oops. When I came to the back here, it was like 7:15 at this end
and 705 at that end. And I was wondering how to even it up. So I just put my little track saw that I made, started this series of videos up there, which I have like slightly fixed. It's not as bowy as it was. And then I got that thing, and I put the blade to the right depth, just to hit along there. And I just took this slither off, and I wish I'd recorded it because it's the best thing I've ever done. So now it's a little bit thinner at this end, but at the other end it's thicker, but we have exactly the same length to the back, which is all I wanted. And this lip here is the same all along now. We're very, very close to it. Very happy with that. Wish I had recorded it. Epic moment. So now that I've fixed that, without a close-up lens, it's going to be hard to view. That's the base, that's the ply at the bottom. Then on top we got this bit and this bit, which that is that bit and that bit. So this upright here that goes sideways is going to be 1444 up. The one that caps it on the end, I think it's going to be 1480. And then at the top we get that sort of situation where the wood sits on top of this one, and this one goes up further and connects into it, and you can't really see it from this picture, but then you've got the back bit here goes this way, goes like that on top. Once that's on top of there, going all the way across, there's another one that comes on probably like that, goes all the way across. So it's 4 big bits, and I reckon we can get that up. I reckon that's what we should do. Run out of nails. Shut up. Can't. Yes. Looking pretty slick. Birds are freaking noisy. Look at them. They're going, hey, come camping. Come up the Murray. That's what they're saying. Pretty sure that's what they're saying. Well, that was a bit of a shit. I don't know if you can see that, but put a little bit of pressure on the back, and that whole corner of that wood just split off. So I've just like doused it in liquid nails, and we'll see how that goes. Don't think it's going to be a huge problem. Once it's all braced up the top, it should be pretty solid. Wow, it's getting real dark, but here's what we got done today. Window frame. We've got the doorway in, we've got the cross members up top, and that as well. Now we've got the back on here as well, and I've just got a bit of wood bracing it in with a bit of an ocky strap just to keep it in place. So I'm going to let that glue dry and see if we can make this corner solid because of that crack right there. Other than that, it's getting dark. If I don't pack up now, I'll be packing up in the dark, so I'm going to go do it. And if I've got enough for this video, thanks for hanging around and see you next time.